5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening to this at a later date, welcome to a extra special edition of Deal or No Deal, starring T.A. Black as Noel Edmonds.
Only without the weird symbols written on the palm of my hand.
I was literally just going to say he's in the corner writing on his hand as I speak.
I wonder how many people actually will know that reference.
Oh, but the power, it gives you power to look like a tit.
The power to promise. Apparently, the whole thing was don't quote me on this, but apparently the whole thing was supposed to be a competition to let someone get a behind-the-scenes pass into Deal or No Deal.
Cobblers.
You just had to figure out what all the symbols meant, and of course, no one did because they were all just random symbols.
Stupid. Right, moving along.
So, yes. Now, I redeemed my LMC coins for the traditional Pick Your Poison. And I thought, well, there was such a massive variety of games that Kev had that I just couldn't pick one or two. So, how about 22? Here's the plan.
That's a lot of points, my friend.
Here's the plan. I have a list of 22 games that I would like Kev to play. Most of which are stuff that he owns, some of which he doesn't, but we'll work around that. Basically, he will pick a number between 1 and 22 from a list I have, and that will be his game. He then plays a round of Deal or No Deal, determine whether he keeps that game or swaps it for another one in the list, and we whittle down what we have, and it just carries on as that until we get to one game, and that game is what gets played.
Right. So how do I go about dispensing with the boxes?
So
and will there be a fashionably cheery member of the public behind there to let me know good luck?
Sadly, no, I couldn't get anyone else. So you've just got me.
They're all miserable bastards. That's why.
They were all grumpy because I could have had the £250,000.
Wait, there's a chance for me to get £250,000 out of this? Dang! Channel points coming in clutch. Right.
So the way that this works, because now this is not the first time I've actually done this. I've actually done this before. For those
You've opened a box before?
I have, one or two. But no, for those who know, just some Andy, formerly the British Andy, he used to do something similar, and I did something similar with him for my pick for what he gets to play. Only his was, in his words, anything.
He's really okay. I love Andy. Andy's really dumb sometimes.
Yeah, that's how
he's really dumb sometimes.
That's how I got him to play the PlayStation 1 game known as Rascal. He could have had a better game. I gave him options for better games.
You will appreciate this. Because we were talking about wrestling, right?
Yes.
I jumped into Evil Uno's Twitch stream the other day because it was like I was like, we're watching cartoons. I was like, oh, okay. And the first one on there was Reboot.
Oh, wow.
And I went to him. Have you played the Reboot video game? And he went, no. And then he scribbled something down on a piece of paper. So we might well get Evil Uno actually doing a playthrough of the reboot game at some point.
Wow.
Oh, great stuff. I would love to do that, but getting hold of a copy is a pain, and I don't have a PS1. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, continuing the boxing.
Anyway, continuing on. So, what we're going to do is you pick a number, which is going to be your box. We will then eliminate 4 other boxes, or sort of get rid of the games, and then you will be able to swap box you have with another box if you want to.
Oh, so I get offered the swap.
You get offered the swap instead of the banker's offer, because otherwise I'm just gonna have to pluck random games from your list for the banker's offer.
Okay, this is good. Do I get to speak to the banker at all?
Sadly, I think he's on bank holiday to leave today.
You know what? He would be, wouldn't he? He would be. Can't get the staff. Right, let's go.
Okay, so one thing I'm going to do with you that I didn't do previously is I'm actually going to tell you what the options are.
Okay,
in alphabetical order.
What? Yeah. So these are the games that it could be. Everybody.
These are the games it could be. So you could have Back to the Future, the Telltale series.
Ooh, that is on the list. Yeah.
That is on the list. Castle Crashers.
That's good. I would look forward to the usual thing of Castle Crashers of seeing the waiting screen as it desperately tries to reconnect everybody.
Day of the Tentacle Remastered. You can either through the Xbox Game Pass or other means.
Yeah. To confirm for future things, because I think all the guys assume I have Xbox Game Pass. I don't. This happened before with Back 4 Blood, and it's like I bought Back 4 Blood, and it's like I was on Games Pass. It's like, is it? I don't know. Day of the Tentacle, huh?
Oh.
Anyway,
Day of the Tentacle. One of my favourite LucasArts point-and-click games. So why not?
Mm-hmm.
Next up, Discworld.
I thought Discworld would be on there. I was slightly surprised Discworld wasn't your immediate choice.
it was so close to being the immediate choice, but I wanted to go for this. So I had other ideas.
I did double check the other day, and yeah, I do have it. But is it one of those folders? You know?
Oh,
one
yes.
of those folders where you find it, and then you're like, oh, I found it, and then you go back the next day, and it's not in the quick lookup folder. It's not there for some reason, and it's like, oh my god, I've got to find it again. So
same here. I actually found my old copy of Discworld for the PC.
Yeah, I did have box copy of it, but my dad got it for me because I had clearly never read the Discworld novels, so it obviously meant a lot to me.
Of course.
In his head.
Next up, Doom 2.
Doom 2?
Doom 2. Yes.
I am shit at Doom games, so that would be interesting. I am
Well,
awful at Doom games. I have never completed Doom.
Good news. I haven't completed Doom 2 either.
Aha!
And that would be a race.
Aha!
Yes, some of the options will
it's
be races.
It's going to be a bloody long race.
It'll be how far people can get in about an hour, 2 hours, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's going to be a cut-off.
A blind race would be quite something. Next up.
Speaking of races, DuckTales Remastered. Because I love me some DuckTales.
Yes, ducks in outer space from the Disney afternoon to the moon. Yeah.
Next up, Guacamelee.
Oh, the wrestling one.
The Luchador Metroidvania. Yes.
Yes. I keep forgetting I have that.
It's a really solid game. I much prefer it over its sequel because the sequel just takes it to the nth degree and it just loses the charm of the original. But that's just my opinion. It's still a solid game, mind you. But yeah, Guacamelee Gold Edition, which I believe is the one you've got listed.
Yes, indeed.
Next up, Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes.
See our previous attempts to do that on the YouTube channel. It went so well.
Indeed.
As everybody spent an eternity and I got exploded several times. Yeah, it was good.
So long as we don't end up with the Morse code.
The Morse code.
Then
Yeah,
we'll
I legitimately cannot do the Morse code. I can't pick it out. My ear can't pick it out for some reason. Even though I could recognize stuff as Morse code, I can't actually pick it out. What it is, what the difference between a dot and a dash for some reason. So that would be good. Keep talking keep talking for 5 minutes and then Kevin explodes. Okay, gotcha.
Next up, a little bit more of a retro title, Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time.
Oh. Okay. Oh my god,
it was on the list.
It's on the list. It is on the list. It's on the list. It's also part of the Master Quest one, so technically you could ask me to do Master Quest.
I'm not asking you to do Master Quest.
Good. Good. That's all I'm saying. Is just good. Right, moving along.
Moving along. Marbles on Steam. I know this is something that you really wanted.
I really want to do Marbles on Steam, but it's figuring out how to do it and then actually having people around that actually would want to get involved. So, yeah, okay.
That option's there. Next up, Mass Effect 1.
Oh. Now, somebody who used to live with me played the Mass Effect games, which is why if you look on my Xbox account, it's all like all of the trilogies completed in the achievements, and it's like, no. Yeah, Mass Effect. That is indeed a thing. I guess people could choose the path as well. We could maybe get the audience to choose which path we go.
Indeed,
it'd be fun.
And next up, something a little less heavy in the lore and such. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy.
Ooh. I might get in trouble if we do that.
Well.
I'm treading on someone's legend domain.
Oh dear.
Besides, I'm already in that playthrough.
Yeah, true.
I'm very important to the plot. Angie, I'm very good to see you. Back again. Moving along.
Well, moving along.
Quickly.
This is going to take the entire stream.
Yes.
Another one that is not on the list, but will be probably sent your way if it gets picked. Psychonauts. I'll be interested to see you play Psychonauts. Especially seeing as the sequel was released last year.
I had to write about the sequel enough in a previous life, so interesting. I'd be interested to play Psychonauts.
Next up, some multiplayer nonsense, if we can get the people involved. Risk Factions.
Oh, God. There was a time, everybody, where we actually played this quite often. Risk Factions. It was like a 360 go-to for us.
See, I've not played the Risk Factions online with you guys. Nearest I got to was the Legacy game that we did.
Yeah,
I can't remember
who was the. Someone was an absolute terror on that game, and I can't remember who it was. It was either.
Dusk.
No, it wasn't. Not on the 360 one. It wasn't.
Oh, not on 3 360. Sorry, I thought you meant.
It was either me. It was me, Urfa, or Vija, but it actually wasn't Dusk.
Because I know he did.
I think it might have been
Vija
actually. It might have been Vija actually, but Vija might have been a fiendish.
I mean, he is the Emperor, so.
Is he? But he's not normally a general.
True. Anyway, carrying on. Next up, Spyro the Dragon. Specifically the remastered version.
I could see a couple of people that I know being very pleased at me playing that. In fact, I could think of 3 people specifically.
Yeah.
Who would be very happy to see me play that. Never played it, so.
Next one of my games of the year previously. well, I say it's a game of the year. There is no game. Subtitle: Wrong Dimension.
I know of this. I know this, but I know nothing about it. After all, there is no game, so
There is no game.
I can't learn anything about it.
Indeed, it's perfect. Next up, fairly new one to your list. Turnip Boy commits tax evasion.
Yeah, this is Suf's fault for Crisp and Dusk, but it's definitely Suf, isn't it? Hence the artwork she sent us where you have a Turnip Boy and you have a Turnip Boy. She gave Turnip Boy tax evasion to literally everybody.
To everybody. Yes.
Literally everybody. She single-handedly kept the studio going, I think. At least for another month.
So, coming to the end of the list, we've got 5 more left. Next up is the letter V 6 times, which is what we discussed previously.
Yeah. I can't remember who plays that a lot. I think it might be Salem who plays that a lot.
I have actually managed to get sub 1 hour 100% completion in this game.
I will respond to you in a tone that suggests surprise and delight and great impressiveness. Despite the fact that I have no idea whether or not that's good or not.
You will understand if this gets picked. As it will be a race. Only
I have managed to complete this game in under an hour, 100%. By the way, it's a race, person who's never played this before.
You will be playing for any percent completion. I'll be going for 100%, and that involves 2 very nasty things that will take a long time to do. Yeah. Normally, I'm not particularly good at those sections. I was just ridiculously lucky that time.
Okay, well,
But that will be an interesting one.
Yes.
Any percent versus 100%.
Interesting.
Next up, something a lot less stupid and a lot more serious and somber. West of Loathing, particularly the DLC.
Well, that I'm meaning to do, and it might be February. I'm meaning to do one where I go back and do like the DLCs for various games that we've had that I've missed, and West of Loathing would be a part of that. As would I believe, heaven help me, but we actually missed the DLC for Sleeping Dogs. So,
oh no.
Yeah, there was like a DLC for that. We never did that. So I'm pretty certain there's other DLCs as well. But I would very much like to go do West of Loathing again. Even a new save with something different, and maybe going like the dark magic route.
I think that's really worthwhile because I've beaten West of Loathing as the Snake Oiler. Now it's really nice to see the differences in combat with because I'm editing the West of Loathing series on LMC. It's interesting to see the Cowpunch route, so it'll be nice to see the Bean Slinger.
Yep, no, that would my immediate thought was doing Bean Slinger. So
nice,
and then taking on all the corrupt magic and see what happens.
Oh, joy!
All corrupt magic route.
You'll have the whitest of all hair.
Yes.
Next up,
no skin.
True. Next up, Worms. Just
Worms,
any of the Worms games.
Again.
Worms again.
Worms
just
again.
Any of the games that people will be free for.
Okay,
so,
well,
Armageddon,
it would be Armageddon, I think, because Armageddon is the best.
I would agree with that.
Everyone agrees that everyone seems to agree that Armageddon is the best. Obviously, WMD would probably be slightly more accessible, but you miss out on all the fun weapons and stuff.
True.
All I remember from that recent playthrough is Turbo just getting very angry with me. But that seems to happen anyway with anything you play. Right, so Worms.
Right, Worms. Yes.
Right, what's up next?
What's up next is something that Guardiazio would be very happy about.
Oh dear.
Yakuza 0.
Oh, Yakuza 0 would trigger a full playthrough.
Yes.
Yeah, it's... Everyone knows at this point I want to play Yakuza 0, but it's been on the wheel, and it can be on the wheel again, so...
Yeah.
Okay, all good.
Okay. Last one. Last of the 22. And this is the equivalent of the 1p.
Oh,
I'm sorry, but I had to do it.
oh feck.
Bubsy.
Okay, I am gonna actually put in a hold your horses here.
Mhm.
Which Bubsy?
It will be the original Bubsy.
See, I don't
'cause that's
mind
available. Yeah, it's available
I
on
don't
Steam.
mind that at all. One of the games I played a lot when I went round a family friend's house, went back when, was Bubsy.
Nice.
On the SNES, I think.
It's NES and Genesis, I think.
Yeah, it would have been on. It would have been on. Would have been on his SNES. In fact, he was called it.
Yes.
Funnily enough.
Funnily enough, and
But
funny
yes.
enough,
So,
you won't be-
I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind being a member of the 1P club in this instance.
and funnily enough, you won't be doing it alone. 'Cause
Yes, you're
it's
doing a
gonna be-
race as well.
It's going to be a race against me, of which that will certainly be blind.
Right.
So that will be interesting. So there is your 22.
Okay, there are ones there that I'd actually really like to do. There are ones there that I'm ambivalent about, and there are ones there that I would rather hurl myself out of the window than play. So that'll be interesting.
That will be interesting.
Yeah, okay.
Dragon's Lair, the fantasy adventure where you become a valiant knight on a quest to rescue the fair princess from the clutches of an evil dragon. Lead on, adventurer. Your quest awaits.
Right, so here we go. The game starts. I'm going to let you pick your number from 1 to 22.
Well, after considering all the factors and crunching the numbers, and consulting the doodle I've put on my right hand of a bunny, I've decided that I'm going to pick a number which actually has no importance to me whatsoever. 16.
16.
16.
Okey-doke. Right. You have made your choice.
Hurrah.
You now need to eliminate
as a
four...
question, do you know what 16 is?
Yes.
Okay. I thought that was just important for everybody in case you'd like.
I know what they are.
In case you've done something.
No. These are
in case you'd like done an Excel sheet and then like coloured the cells in black or something and then shuffled them round and.
Damn it! I should have thought about that.
That is an idea, isn't it?
That is a really good idea, actually.
I said that. Now that I've said that.
Now that you said that.
Okay, but the show's over. Come back tomorrow.
Anyway.
Right.
So you picked 16.
I've picked
now
16, yes.
So now you need to pick 4 numbers. And they will be eliminated.
Let's get rid of it straight away. Number 13, please.
Number 13. I'm sorry to say, we are not going back to the future.
Okay, well that's just as well because there's a whole turbo playthrough of it. Did I actually do that? Have I edited that up yet? I don't know. I think I've been putting it off just because of content ID, but it is done. Look out for that at some point. Maybe I'll fast track that since we picked it out first. There you go.
Okay.
So 13 is gone.
13's gone. Next up.
Let's get rid of 12 as while we're at it.
Number 12. Risk Factions.
Okay. 19.
I'm so sad by this. Psychonauts.
Oh, 5, 6, 7.
One more to pick.
Hang on, I'm just writing down the various numbers so I know which ones I've done. 20, 21, 22. So I've done 19, 12 and 13 so far, and 16 is my number. 6.
6. Unfortunately, you will not be committing tax evasion. That was turnip boy commits tax evasion.
Okay.
Sorry, Ram.
And number 21, please.
Number 21 is the swap.
Is the swap?
It's the swap. So, do you want to swap your box for 21?
No.
No.
There might be a cabbage inside it. No, I'll. Oh, actually, technically, the closest to that would have been Turnip Boy, I guess. But there you go.
It's true.
So, would I just do 21? Get rid of that.
21. Okay.
Excellent.
So, 21.
What's my offer from the banker after this first round? do I get Yakuza? Do I get like Yakuza half or something as my offer?
You get the free DOS game, God of Thunder.
Oh well, at least it isn't dysentery. Right.
By the way, the swapped box that you turned down was Doom.
Okay, I'm happy with that. I'll be honest with you. I'm kind of happy so far, to be honest with the picks. Except Psychonauts. I would have quite liked to play Psychonauts.
Yeah. Maybe whoever next cashes in.
Who knows? Who knows? But then they'll have to buy it. I haven't got Psychonauts, have I? No. Right.
Didn't look like it. You did.
No.
So now it's pick 2, and the third option you pick will be the swap.
Okay. I will take your word for it. I shall pick number 2.
Number 2. That was DuckTales.
Oh, ooh, no.
Ooh, no.
What will the Beagle Boys do without me? Numero uno.
Numero uno would have been West of Loathing.
Oh, what a shame.
What a shame.
It'll come back. It'll be on the wheel at some point. I might just do a DLC wheel, especially. Yeah. Who knows?
That'd be good. Now it's the swap. Pick a number.
I'm not going to swap. I'm going to go number 5.
Number 5. Well, unfortunately, box 5 is empty because there is no game.
Okay, that's out of the way as well.
That's out of the way.
So there's a few. So Mass Effect's still in there. Ocarina of Time's still in there.
But
God.
Yakuza 0 is still in there.
Yakuza 0 is still in there. That is the one I'm hoping for the most. I'm honest with you. Okay, so next set of 3 then.
Next set of 3, yeah.
14, please.
14 was Phoenix Wright.
Okay, that's good news. My relationship continues. This is good.
That is good. That is good.
22.
What could possibly go wrong? that was Bubsy.
Bubsy's gone, right.
Bubsy's gone.
Because this is the thing about this game, and it ultimately doesn't matter because I picked the thing. It's the same with Deal No Deal. Just generally, it's just like, okay, well, if you've made up your mind that you're going to open this regardless, and it doesn't really matter, does it? Whatever happens in the round.
So this is the swap. So let's run down what we've got left. So we've still got
left? No particular order.
No particular order. We still have Castle Crashers, Marbles on Steam, Worms Armageddon, Fire of the Dragon, Day of the Tentacle, Mass Effect, Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, Discworld. I have lost my place.
That's a rock hard game. That one. There's a rock hard game. I'll tell you what. There's quite a lot, and there's quite a lot there that I would like to play. Again, Day of the Tentacles, Turbo Done Day of the Tentacles. I think you might have done. Let's see. Let me see. Let's get rid of number 8, please.
I was going to say, did you want the swap?
No.
Number 8. Keep talking and nobody explodes.
Excellent. I do not explode. Okay, wonderful. Okay. Let's choose number 18, please.
Number 18. I'm afraid those 3 people are going to be very disappointed. That was Spyro.
Sorry, Fen, Andy, and Salem. Right. Let's do 17 as well. We'll read it.
Oh.
Is that Yakuza 0?
No, that was letter V 6 times.
All right. Okay.
That was the one I was hoping for.
Saved. Right.
Saved from...
Saved, yes, indeed.
Now it's the swap again.
Number 3, please.
Are you wanting to swap for 3?
No.
Okay.
God came to me in a vision and said, among other things, 16 would be important to me. That's one of the things. That's one of the things I would say if I was on the TV program with Noel Edmonds, I guess.
Unfortunately, that God did not call you Kiryu-chan, because that was Yakuza 0.
Okay, right, that's out the way. There's a hush in the audience.
Yeah, as
Yakuza disappears from the board. Look, you can see it in this radio show.
God Ezio is just sort of sat in the corner, consoling himself with Baldy.
Yeah, just what he does with Baldy is he's going to be very disappointed to tune in tonight when he finds out he's dead. Anyway, so okay, new sets. So we've got left 4, 7, 9, 10, 11, 15, 20, and of course 15. Of course, 16 rather. Right. Let's get rid of 11.
11 was Legend of Zelda.
Thank Christ. 20.
20 was Worms.
Okay. Oh shit, Mass Effect is going to do that. And then 15. Let's leave 16 completely isolated in the list.
15. Marbles on Steam.
Oh shit.
So we have 5.
Continuously denied.
We have 5 left.
4, 7, 9, 10, 6, and 6. Box 16.
In alphabetical order: Castle Crashers, Day of the Tentacle Remastered, Discworld, Guacamelee, and Mass Effect.
We have decidedly less now that I want to play. Okay, well, 10.
10. Castle Crashers.
9.
Guacamelee.
7.
Mass Effect.
Oh, what's left?
So,
This one's Discworld. No, that was the other one.
Discworld and Day of the Tentacle.
Oh, bollocks. I don't want to take the tentacle. It's the one I'd like to do versus the one I really wouldn't. Okay.
So,
Right.
you have the option to stick with 16, as you have done all the way through and seen so many great games go by.
Oh,
and
I'm
Bubsy.
doubting myself now, Noel.
Or there is box 4.
What do you think, Dusty Bin? What's that? You're not here. Okay. Oh dear. I think I've been Noel. I've been stalwart throughout,
Mm-hmm.
and I have considered all the options.
Mm-hmm.
I phoned my lawyer.
He's crying because you're not playing his game.
Yes, indeed. Although the police officers are quite happy about the fact that I'm not committing tax evasion. You know what? Let's go for it. Let's do the swap. And once we've done the swap, let's swap it straight back again.
Sorry, no swaps packs. You said the swap.
No, I
You
don't
did
want the
the
base swap. No, don't take the box
did
away.
the swap.
No,
You did the swap.
16 is mine. No.
Trapped in the madness, beating hollow. Is there any way to save me? Is there any way to break free from this mess? Strapped to the sadness and the sorrow, on the verge of giving in, with an urge of self-distraction to end it all. This could be the end of time. This could be the end of me. Not gonna pretend and let it fall into ashes. No, this could be the end of life. This could be the end of us. Just as I was about to give up, something deep inside giving me a light, using it to the unknown, losing my own control. I was sacrificed for us to survive. Every drop of my blood letting go of my sanity from Nothing can stop this dark hero. Make the beast on the loose, devouring anything that gets in the way. This could be the end of time. This could be the end of me. Not gonna pretend and let it fall into ashes. No, this could be the end of life. This could be the end of us. Just as I was about to give up, something deep inside giving me a light, using it to the unknown, losing my own control. I was sacrificed for us to survive. Every drop of my blood letting go of my sanity from Is this how we are meant to be? Is this everything we've been longing for? Just as I was about to give up, something deep inside giving me a light, using it to the unknown, losing my own control. I was sacrificed for us to survive. Every drop of my blood letting go of my sanity from within.
Stay back! Stay back! I've got a chair. I've got a chair. It's mine. 16. Like, get away from me! I'm opening box 16. I'm opening box 16. You can't stop me. Look, there it is.
I can.
Aha!
Because
It's there.
but seriously, do you want to swap?
No, I don't want to swap.
You don't want to swap?
I don't want
Are
to
you sure you don't want to swap?
Kick the box away. I'm gonna stick with box 16. It's gonna be day of the fucking tentacle. I don't care. It's gonna be a very long stream with not being able to access the game. Go on, let's go. Box 16. Give me your worst or your best. Either way, it's gonna be very painful to stream because of how this world is. But what is it? Drum roll, please.
Drum roll. You can add that in later. Congratulations on embarking on one of LucasArts' greatest Day of the Tentacle.
Damn it! Ah. It's a game I've not played. It's a game I've never wanted to play. Ever. I've never had even a passing interest in Day of the Tentacle. Earthfart would be pleased, and I think Turbo would be pleased. It's definitely a one and done.
Of course, I could offer you
Could
Box
offer-
23.
Oh, for God's sake! Box 23! Box 23, of course! Of course! Reaches under the table out of a secret compartment hidden in his shoe. There's going to be box 23. I wondered why your foot was making that loud noise when you were walking around. Right, there's... I'll tell you what. Okay, okay. There's a if I had the chance to edit this, there would be a ringing noise at this point in time. But there we go. Yes, I'm offered the swap for Mysterious Box 23, a game which has not materialised, not been mentioned at all up until this point,
Not been mentioned at all.
and therefore could be anything.
Could be anything.
Is it on the list? Am I allowed to ask if it's on the list?
It is on the list.
On the list.
On the list.
Okay, I'd remind you that it can't be anything that's on the extended list.
I'm
time extension.
definitely not picking from there because
Good.
much as I would
Good.
love you to play Final Fantasy, I don't think that would make for a very good stream.
No, because I'd just be like, how does this work? And I'd be just stuck in a menu forever. Okay. Okay, let's say... I'm going to go for... I've been stalwart throughout for box 16. And you know what they say? To go back on one's word is a sign of, well, normality these days. So let's go for the Mysterious Box 23. God help me.
Mysterious Box 23.
Is it just another series of 22 boxes, just slightly smaller inside?
And they're all Bubsy.
Oh, Bubsy. Is it Bubsy 2?
No, it's not Bubsy 2. It's not Bubsy. It's not something that I've mentioned before, and it's something that I think will be quite interesting.
Oh. Let me just reach over to box 16 again. let me just put a hand casually on box 16 as you say this, okay?
It's time to take a trip to Aperture Science. Portal 2 is your option 23.
Is it co-op? Is it the co-op
It
stuff?
will be co-op, yes.
Awesome! I wanted to do that. I mean, technically, that would be classed under the DLC stuff. Although I've not done the Portal 2 playthrough because that was one that was done by Biafra, I think.
Ah,
If I remember rightly. Back in today, well, the early Let's Plays actually on the channel. In fact, it was so early, it was actually originally on the LMC2 channel. So there you go. Yeah, no, I'm happy with that.
There you go.
I'm very happy with that.
you did the deal, and it was a success.
I did the deal. You did the deal.
Indeed, and
It's
it
not
wasn't a $1 deal
And
either.
It wasn't Monopoly, no. Wasn't the
No.
$1 trade. I can almost hear Pete getting really upset at the $1 trades.
I did think about Monopoly Plus as an option, but I thought, no, we ruined enough things with that one.
We ruined nothing. Anyway, so at some point in the future, then, as well as Unreal Tournament 2004, that I've got to do for SJ, who's gonna get made a mod, I think, at this point, so he doesn't so he doesn't have any more coins. There's also going to be a stream of Portal 2 in the co-op. What was it called?
I think
that is called?
I just know it as Portal 2 Co-op.
Portal 2 co-op. They bloody blah blah blah.
Blah.
With Bean, Pole, and Fatso, whatever their names are.
I think they're better than the actual names.
Yeah, Bean, Pole, and a Fatso. Or something. I don't know.
Or something.
Right. Okay. Well, look forward to that, everybody. And since I'm going to play this like immediately, XCOM follows. That's what I'm going to say. Thank you very much for Ram Genius for his Pick Your Poison.
That's quite all right. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yes, thank you, Noel, and thank you to the Banker and Channel 4 and Endemol and anybody else that's involved. Probably Hat Trick Productions as well. Somehow they're always involved in everything.
I actually won a pub quiz with that fact about Endemol. About the fact that who created Deal or No Deal? Endemol, indeed. And then the supplementary one for extra points was where were they located? Or where was it first broadcast? And it was
the actual
show.
wasn't it like Newcastle somewhere? Wasn't it?
No. The actual show globally. Where was it first?
Oh, Australia?
The Netherlands.
Ah,
Endemol is a Dutch company.
Deal or No Deal, yeah. Okay, clog or no clogs. Right, so I'll see you in a bit, everybody. But for now, thank you to the Ram Genius Tier Black.
Thank you for having me.
And of course, because this is playing on the stream, you get extra channel points for this. I feel that this might be a mistake on my part. Anyway, bye everybody.
Goodbye.